P. Diddy definitely to everybody and did this to everyone. And then we're like, well, how do you know? He's like, I read. Not really, it doesn't really mean anything.
It's just very strange for a lot of people that the list of clients that went to the island has not been made public.
Yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it? Probably will be, by the way. Probably.
So if you're able to, you'll be...
Yeah, I'd certainly take a look at it. Now, Kennedy...
The sudden disappearance of several high-profile celebrities following P. Diddy's recent legal troubles has left the entertainment world buzzing with speculation. The situation escalated when Joe Rogan and Elon Musk brought attention to what they've dubbed the Trump list, a supposed document alleging connections between prominent figures and shady dealings linked to Diddy. This revelation has ignited a media frenzy, with theories ranging from covert financial schemes to larger conspiracies involving Hollywood elites. As these claims gain traction, Hollywood finds itself on edge, with some stars reportedly retreating from the public eye or even fleeing the country to escape scrutiny. Social media is ablaze with speculation, as fans and critics alike attempt to piece together the puzzle. The implications of the Trump list have sparked intense debate, leaving many wondering how deep the alleged connections go and what consequences this unfolding drama could have for the entertainment industry.
Shocking and sad news for the 74 million Americans who voted for Donald Trump. Former talk show host Ellen DeGeneres and wife Portia de Rossi have fled the US and moved to the UK in the wake of the result, telling friends that the election of Donald Trump was their primary motivation, that they've settled into Cotswolds, a rural town in south central England, and have no plans to ever move back. I mean, whatever will America do without Ellen DeGeneres, the same woman accused of bullying staff on the set of her former show and creating a toxic environment, and the same woman who laughed about killing Trump.
If you had to be stuck in an elevator with either President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be?
Does one of us have to come out alive?
Bo, my condolences to you on the loss of Ellen DeGeneres from America. How are you feeling about this sad moment?
Danica, I've got my all black on. I've got my vigil candle lit for Ellen DeGenerate, is what I call her. You know, Danica, there was a 2020 BuzzFeed report that came out that detailed a toxic work environment from about, 36 staffers. So if there's any good reason for Ellen DeGenerate to be leaving the country, I don't think it's really the re-election of Donald Trump. It's probably the fact that she should be running from these staffers and the whole reason that her show lost its place and is no longer on the air, because this whole feel good, be kind, be nice vibe that Ellen had, I think that's gone out the window. So you know what? All I can say is good on her for making good on her promise to leave. She and Portia can go. But aside from that, at least she made good on it. Now, if we can just get all the other pompous celebrities who said they were going to leave and say, you guys follow suit, please.
Yes, I can tell you are in deep mourning. Fascinating, isn't it? Now, Bo, we spoke last week about the hemorrhaging ratings for left-wing media outlet MSNBC, and it just keeps getting worse for the network. Now the New York Post is reporting that its parent company Comcast has confirmed a massive spin-off of its cable networks, and that the network is likely to have large-scale layoffs, a change of its name, logos and headquarters, among other things. Bo, it really seems as though the hosts of Morning Joe meeting and grovelling to Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago, well, they can't even save this tanking network.
Yeah, we here in America don't call it MSNBC. We call it BSNBC for all the BS that they peddle. I mean,
Ellen DeGeneres has emerged as one of the most talked about figures in this unfolding drama. Once celebrated as a beloved daytime talk show host, Ellen has reportedly left the United States to embrace a quieter life in a small village in England alongside her wife, Portia de Rossi. While, on the surface, this move might appear to be a natural retreat after years of public and media scrutiny, the timing of her departure has raised eyebrows. Many are questioning whether Ellen's sudden relocation is coincidental or tied to the broader controversies swirling around the entertainment industry. Her departure has fueled speculation about potential connections to the alleged Trump list and whether it reflects an effort to distance herself from the intensifying spotlight. For now, Ellen remains silent, leaving fans and critics alike to ponder the motivations behind her abrupt shift to a low-profile lifestyle abroad.
Of people
it's really
expressing
good vibes,
themselves.
actually.
Yeah, it's got good vibes.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
I love this room, actually.
I subscribe to the idea that places have memory. I think there's something real to that. That's why
it does feel that way, actually.
Yeah. I'm sure if you go to Diddy's house, it probably feels real weird. Probably feels weird walking around that house. You're probably like, what?
Yeah.
I bet there's some memories in that house. You know?
Sounds rough, man.
Well, it's just amazing how many people on the Diddy party list that are supporting Kamala. Too.
Yeah, seriously. It's like insane.
Publicly, openly, all in.
Yes. It's like J-Lo was like his ex-girlfriend. and it's like now deciding she's like warning people against Trump. I'm like, well, wait a second. So how many people did she warn against Diddy?
Right.
Oh, 0. Okay.
Right.
Well, maybe we shouldn't trust her opinion.
Did you see the Babylon Bees take on it? Did you see the Babylon Bees?
Babylon Bees awesome, but
oh my God, they're so on fire because the left can't say anything. Well, the Onion has been crippled.
Well, the problem is that like the
find that post.
The woke ideology makes like humor illegal.
Yes.
So when like there's so many humor no-fly zones,
right?
You can't make fun of anything.
Yeah. The Babylon Bee had a thing about Kamala Harris. Diddy's ex-girlfriend urges Americans to trust her judgment. Yeah. By the way, you get to see how bad an actress she is, too. That speech was terrible.
Like if she's going to be warning people, why did she never warn anyone about Diddy?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The whole thing is so strange to watch play out. It seems like the Diddy thing was like an Epstein-type compromise deal, where whether he was doing it himself. Conceivably, people want to think that he's attached to some intelligence agency or something like that. I think he's a gangster who made $1 billion and knew how to control people by compromising them. That's what I think. Whether or not he had help, I don't know. Whether or not he shared some of that information with people so they knew they had compromising stuff on people, I don't know. But clearly he was doing it for his own jollies too. There was something sick about it.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing is that
There had to be.
They had to know.
Yeah.
They had to know.
Cat Williams.
Ellen DeGeneres' relationship with P. Diddy is now under renewed scrutiny, particularly in light of allegations surrounding his actions, which have long been rumored to push the boundaries of acceptable behavior. Speculation has grown over whether their association goes beyond casual industry ties, prompting questions about Ellen's potential involvement or knowledge of Diddy's controversial dealings. With whispers of the Trump list continuing to swirl and implicate various high-profile figures, Ellen's decision to leave the U.S. has only added to the intrigue. Critics and observers are now revisiting past interactions and collaborations between the two, searching for clues that might shed light on the extent of their connection. As the entertainment world grapples with these revelations, Ellen's silence has become a focal point in a scandal that shows no signs of slowing down.
Exactly.
Yeah, on that podcast.
But like who's feeding him the kids, you know?
Right. Yeah. And what videos do they have of these people where they're willing to defend him, and they're willing to keep quiet about all this? Like how many people were compromised?
Yeah,
the whole thing has been crazy.
Crazy.
It's just crazy when you know, because the nutty conspiracy theories is like, oh, there's a bunch of pedophiles in Hollywood, and you're like, come on, that sounds too kooky. And then you see like the Nickelodeon thing and all these, and you're like, how much of this is real?
There's a lot more real than I think people realize.
Yeah.
I mean, part of it is like you say, like where, if someone's like they're going to go for a target-rich environment.
Right.
Obviously.
Like that Jimmy Savile guy from the UK.
Man, that guy was some next level. That was next level. And the BBC tried to hide that. That guy was one of the worst, like,
of all time. Yeah. And looked like one.
He looked like one.
That's what's
honestly,
crazy.
If you had a poster of like, does this guy look like a evil child? That 100%.
He made it to the grave. Like, got away with it.
Yes.
Got away with it till he died. They hid it from people until he died.
Yes.
Yeah, that stuff's real, and no one wants to.
Ellen DeGeneres' interactions with P. Diddy on her show, once seen as light-hearted banter, are now being revisited with a more critical lens. Moments that seemed harmless at the time are sparking questions. Did Ellen know more about Diddy's alleged activities than she let on? Her sudden departure from the United States, paired with growing whispers of her possible connections to Hollywood's darker underbelly, has left many wondering if there's more to the story. While some argue her move abroad was simply a long overdue retreat from the public eye, Others view it as a strategic escape amidst rising allegations. As these suspicions gain traction, Hollywood insiders and fans alike are dissecting her past actions, searching for signs that could link her to the alleged scandals surrounding Diddy. Ellen's silence in the wake of these events is only fueling the speculation, leaving the public to question whether the once-beloved talk show host is hiding something.
What, Morning Joke? Over there, you have Joyless Reed, and you have Lawrence O'Democrat. These are people that are not exactly good. They're not journalists. They're hate peddlers. They're leftist. I think it's interesting that this new conglomerate that they're creating, this new parent entity, is called SpinCo, because that's pretty much all MSNBC ever was all spin, no truth. No honesty. But I've got an idea that I'll just put out there for those who are thinking about rebranding this network. I think they should do a rebrand. They need to have more conservative voices. They need to bring in more balance. So I would call it NBC America, a place where everyone has a place at the table. If you do that, if you actually listen to the voters of America who just spoke just a few weeks ago, I think in the end, you'll have a better business, you'll have a healthier business, you'll have a more profitable business because their ratings have been plummeting. They've been bleeding viewers. I think if you did that and created more of a spirit of Americanism, of being a pro-America type of conglomerate, I think in the end, you'll win. And that's exactly what I think they should do.
Yes, that is a really good point. Now, before we let you go, a new poll shows that Kamala Harris is the front runner for the 2028 Democrat Party presidential nomination, way ahead of other Democrats, including Gavin Newsom and Josh Shapiro. Bo, this is only just weeks after, of course, she was decimated in the election vote. Is America really ready for Kamala round two?
I think Republicans would welcome Kamala round two. Kamala 2.0 would be amazing because in the hopper right now on deck, you've got what? J.D. Vance, you've got Ron DeSantis, you've got Vivek Ramaswamy, and a host of others who would pummel her again. But this is, look, if they're dumb enough to nominate her again, they get what they deserve. We saw what just happened. She got annihilated. And it was because she was a bad candidate. See, this is where Democrats really have to rethink their whole strategy. If you put forth someone like that who's word salad, who can't speak policy, who has no policies, then you're going to lose. The fact that she's still at 40-something% and Josh Shapiro and all these other people are way down the line is just a testament to how much of a state of disarray and upheaval the Democrat Party is actually in right now. There is no de facto leader, but they need to pick up their chop, lick their.
Additionally, the mysterious death of Ellen's former DJ, Stephen Twitch boss, has further fueled conspiracy theories. Once a beloved figure on her show, Twitch's tragic passing has left fans reeling and asking unsettling questions. Some speculate that he may have uncovered sensitive information about Diddy's infamous gatherings, leading to dire consequences. While authorities officially ruled Twitch's death a suicide, conspiracy theorists suggest there might be more to the story, pointing to the timing and alleged connections between Twitch, Ellen, and Diddy. The internet has become a hotbed of speculation, with theories ranging from cover-ups to foul play. As these narratives swirl, Ellen's departure and silence only deepen the intrigue, leaving many to wonder if her move was an attempt to distance herself from the growing web of controversies surrounding Diddy and the untimely death of Twitch. For now, the truth remains elusive, but the questions keep piling up.
DeSantis and her wife, Portia de Rossi, have reportedly fled the US, bound for the UK, after Donald Trump's landslide victory. Numerous publications are reporting the couple have left the United States permanently. There are also reports the couple have put their Montecito mansion on the market. Entertainment publication The Wrap has the exclusive story and said, Ellen DeGeneres and wife Portia de Rossi have moved to rural England, put their Montecito estate on the market, and plan to never return to the United States, telling friends the election of Donald Trump was their primary motivation. Ellen DeGeneres has been a vocal Trump critic, so the move doesn't come as a surprise to most.
You're really bad. If you had to be stuck in an elevator with either President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be?
Does one of us have to come out alive?
Online commentators had a huge response to the news. This commentator said, Trump isn't even president and he's already making America great again. Ellen DeGeneres is leaving. Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi are the latest in a list of celebrities who have left or are threatening to leave the US in light of Trump's victory.
Has sold his Connecticut home for $11 million after revealing that he's leaving the United States. Good. And don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
Actress Eva Longoria also fled the US and is now residing in Spain after Trump's victory. She told Variety magazine, "I'm privileged. I get to escape and go somewhere. Most Americans aren't so lucky. They're going to be stuck in this dystopian country, and my anxiety and sadness is for them." The shocking part is not that Trump won, it's that a convicted criminal who spews so much hate could hold the highest office. And it's not only celebrities fleeing. This trans woman claims she will be fleeing the US, headed for Australia, refusing to live under Trump.
I cannot live in a country that voted for Trump. I cannot spend another 4 years under that man. And so we have made the decision that we are leaving. We're putting a plan together. Our plan is to go back to Australia. And by back, that is where obviously Tam and our daughter Jordan was from.
And this TikToker gave advice on how to leave the country following Trump's win.
Here are some of the easiest ways to leave the country as an American. Sorry guys, I simply cannot smile at the moment. It's been a long 24 hours. If you're under 30, consider the Australia or New Zealand working holiday visa. Granted, this is a temporary fix, but Australia allows American citizens up to 3 years on a working holiday and New Zealand offers 1. So that could realistically get you through the next 4. These visas are both really easy to apply for. They cost around $450.
And this TikToker also says he is moving to Hawaii.
Okay, so since Trump won the election, we're cooked. Yup. I'm gonna be leaving the US and I'm gonna be moving to Hawaii. So we'll see.
Ellen isn't the only high-profile figure whose recent actions are raising eyebrows. Oprah Winfrey, the media mogul and cultural icon whose name has long been tied to numerous powerful individuals, has also reportedly left the United States. While Oprah's legacy is widely celebrated for her contributions to media and philanthropy, it is not without its share of controversies. Her close associations with influential figures, combined with the timing of her departure, have sparked speculation about whether she, too, is distancing herself from the storm brewing in Hollywood. Some are questioning if Oprah's connections to the likes of P. Diddy or other prominent names tied to the alleged Trump list could have played a role in her decision to retreat from the public eye. Although no direct evidence has surfaced linking Oprah to the ongoing allegations, her move has added yet another layer of intrigue to the unfolding drama. As Hollywood faces increasing scrutiny, many are revisiting her past connections and philanthropic endeavors with a more critical lens, wondering if there's more beneath the surface of her polished public image.
People. Now, I haven't figured it out yet because I didn't watch the whole video. I watched a whole lot of it. And the reason why I'm bringing it to our channel, to be honest, man, because there's a lot of information in here about Oprah. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, man. Let's check this video out. Let's go.
Oprah Winfrey.
She is grabbing the shotgun approach. Well, no, she's grabbing the salacious and very obvious headlines and expounding on them with shit.
FBI reveals Oprah has fled the country after explosive Diddy footage leaked. It's a story that has gripped millions, a drama that seems almost too wild to be true. Oprah Winfrey, the face of daytime television and a cultural icon, now finds herself at the center of a whirlwind of controversy involving Diddy and allegations that have left the public reeling.
This last vacation with all of you guys at Palazzo Fuji was so meaningful to me because it was a full circle moment to be able to take all of my friends on vacation.
This isn't just tabloid fodder or internet gossip. It's a complex tale of influence, secrets, and power. One that has left many questioning everything they thought they knew. The headlines were enough to send shockwaves. Oprah Winfrey, a fugitive? Ever since news of Diddy's arrest broke, the world has been left to wonder why Oprah would suddenly disappear.
That breaking news just into the Local 4 newsroom tonight. Rap mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in New York.
On the surface,
See, I thought they were going to say breaking news, Oprah has fled the country. So far, nothing. What is making you think that FBI has information that she fled the country? We know she's on them tapes, though. And this is just
an
allegedly.
ever-present figure in the music and entertainment industry, was known for his
Leonardo DiCaprio.
But behind the scenes, a different story was brewing. Allegedly, Diddy had been tied to a shadowy underground scene, and when the authorities stepped in, they uncovered evidence that hinted at a far-reaching conspiracy.
He had his family here today to support him. We really want to put an end to all of the clowning that we see on the internet. This is a serious proceeding with serious consequences, and all of us are addressing it accordingly.
At the center of this web of intrigue, footage linking high-profile figures to highly questionable activities.
A lot of people attended these parties. A lot of people saw this activity going on.
The whispers became deafening when rumors surfaced that Oprah herself had allegedly spent millions to acquire these tapes. But why? What could compel one of the world's most powerful women to involve herself in such a tangled mess?
Oprah Winfrey has been tied to so many awful people.
Oprah Winfrey's associations with figures like Harvey Weinstein and Joao Teixeira de Faria, better known as John of God, have long raised questions about her judgment and the company she keeps. These concerns have resurfaced as new revelations surrounding P. Diddy's alleged activities dominate headlines. The timing of Oprah's reported departure from the United States has only fueled speculation, with some finding it suspiciously aligned with the growing controversy. Rumors are swirling that Oprah may have attended Diddy's infamous gatherings, sparking debates about the extent of her involvement or awareness of the alleged misconduct tied to these events. Her history of maintaining relationships with controversial figures has added to the intrigue, as critics wonder if this pattern points to a larger issue. While Oprah has not addressed these claims publicly, her sudden retreat has left many speculating that she may be distancing herself from potential fallout. As scrutiny intensifies, the spotlight on her connections and past actions continues to grow, raising questions about how this will impact her legacy moving forward.
Yeah.
And the things that she's done throughout the years have only been in service to certain people.
The public's curiosity was matched only by their disbelief. Oprah Winfrey was a symbol of hope, an inspirational figure whose influence extended far beyond the small screen. Yet, according to speculation, she might have played a part in covering up incriminating evidence allegedly tied to some of the entertainment industry's biggest names. The timing of Oprah's Oprah's sudden departure from the United States has become one of the most debated aspects of this story. To many, it feels like more than just a coincidence. Her decision to leave amid mounting allegations has fueled speculation about whether she is avoiding scrutiny or simply caught in the crossfire of an evolving narrative. Supporters argue that Oprah's departure could have been pre-planned, unrelated to recent events. After all, someone of her stature is constantly in the spotlight, making it plausible that she might seek a private retreat away from public pressure. However, skeptics counter that the optics of her absence are hard to ignore. At a time when transparency is crucial, her silence and physical distance from the controversy have raised more questions than answers. Regardless of the reason, Oprah's departure has left a void in the narrative. Her absence has allowed speculation to flourish, creating an environment where theories and rumors thrive unchecked. It's a stark reminder of how quickly public perception can shift when key players in a story remain silent. Oprah Winfrey's career is a masterclass in resilience and reinvention, built on a foundation of triumphs and trials that have shaped her into one of the most influential figures of our time. Her journey has been marked by moments of overwhelming success and significant scrutiny, often testing the carefully cultivated image that has been a cornerstone of her public persona.
I agree with you, man. That's crazy, man. But why haven't any of Diddy's friends spoke up for him?
My man, listen here. All those ones who made it to the Diddy party, to the after party, and to the hotel lobby, they not gonna ruin their brand. They not gonna say nothing. Man, I was watching the other day. Listen to me. They did that. They on Channel 2 News here in New York. Gayle King and Nate and that other guy, they were talking about. They showed the him beating Cassie, and they showed him the apology in the whole 9 yards. All they said is that we have commentary about that, but we got to go to a commercial. They never came back and said nothing about it. I was like, yo, damn. He still got power like that? Somebody still like him like that? Because you know he was running with Oprah and them. He was running with that whole crew. Weinstein, Oprah, Epstein. He was running with that whole crew. They want to know how we're going to do it, how the public is going to take him. Is the public going to let him back in? And the public is not. The public is already canceling him. I don't believe the industry has canceled him yet. All those people who went to those Diddy parties, not one of them had came out and denounced what he has done. I haven't heard one of them. I have not heard one person denounce, well, man, let God handle it. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here with that. If that was your daughter, would you let God handle it? All those people, they ain't denounced him. They ain't definitely, they can't come forward and say, yo, I support him. Because it would mess up their brand. It would mess up their brand. Jay-Z. We the only one could call each other Sean. Jay is the only one could call me Sean. I'm the only one could call him Sean. Get the hell out of here. If that ain't no fun boy stuff. But you ain't had not one person, brother, not one person sit there, denounce what he did, or come forward and say, I support him.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Nobody haven't came out to support him, man. Not one person outside of Stevie J.
Stevie don't count, bro.